But to move on to another tech giant, following the lead of Twitter Blue, Meta is dropping Meta Verified. That is what they're calling it. It is a subscription bundle to help you establish and grow your presence on Instagram and Facebook. So basically, paying for the blue check part 2. It's only available in Australia and New Zealand for right now. It is $14.99 a month for iOS and Android, and only in $11.99 a month, Facebook only on the web. In order to become Meta Verified, you have to meet the minimum requirements, be at least 18 years of age or older, and submit a government ID that matches the name and photo that you have on Facebook and IG.
Okay.
I don't know if I said it in one of our episodes, but I definitely said it in private conversations. When people get mad at one company and they focus too hard on that one company, they don't realize that every other company in that industry is going to follow suit.
Yeah.
We had all eyes on Twitter and Elon for weeks, months. And Mark Zuckerberg and everybody's so fine. They're going through layoffs and everything else. But we didn't want to talk about them. Now we're finna have to get verified on every single social media app like it's a subscription service.
Now
TikTok next.
Now here's the difference. TikTok is that's my prediction
next.
that TikTok is next. But
Snapchat still exists too.
Snapchat, I have something about Snapchat. We're gonna talk about this because this was even before Twitter Blue that did not get any action at all. His probably died by the wayside. We're gonna talk about Snapchat because I want to bring that up too. But the thing that Instagram, I guess the thing that Meta Verified is trying to get a one up on Twitter Blue is one, the full verification process that Twitter Blue lacked. And what was the other thing? Is that if you currently have a blue check on Instagram, you do not have to pay for Meta Verified. So those were the two biggest gripes that I saw coming from the launch of Twitter Blue that Instagram has taken notes of. So Ryan's right. They was paying attention. Yeah. They probably already had it into play. They let Twitter Blue go first and then doubled back and say, okay, we need to do this. We need to fix this up.
Meta said, y'all seen what Elon doing? Hell yeah. With that fire, he gonna make some money. Hey, they got mad at this. What they get mad about? Write that down.
Write that down to the drawing. Emergency meeting.
But he making that money off of it, right? Yeah, he making that money. Okay,
he making money.
Put that in bold, underline.
He's
underlines.
He's making money. Bold, italicized, underline.
Underline.
Make it red. Change the color to red.
Make the font 20. Give it a yellow highlight.
Hey, listen.
Now, I think my gripe is if you're paying for the subscription on mobile for Instagram and Facebook, why and plus most people use their phone anyway, so why would they have just a web subscription for just Facebook when you can access Instagram?
I only assume that it's possibly that majority of the Facebook users are using it on the web.
I also kind of assumed it could be for companies who may look at it differently. I'm not sure.
Well, it's not available for businesses yet.
Yeah.
Oh.
So business accounts cannot, in Australia and New Zealand, business accounts cannot do Meta Verified. So it really has to be I guess because of the government ID thing, how do you government ID verify that I'm a company?
Well, there's ways like when you get your S Corp, C Corp, LLC,
but if
and then
they
you sign on behalf.
But the requirement is that the ID has to match the name and the photo on your profile.
Now, that's the one issue, because you can say my ID matches the person who can sign off or is the proprietary owner of said company.
And yes, that is an issue, but that also doesn't mean that they're not working on it either. Right. They know how to verify people. They don't know how to verify businesses yet. That's not out. That's not out yet for public knowledge. They probably have an idea, but it's not out for us to know.
It's just funny that blue checks already existed. It's just now everybody can verify themselves. You don't have to be famous.
It's basically what comes with it. Like Ron just said, blue checks are already out there. What really matters at this point of making paying for a blue check worth it or not is what am I paying for? Like what benefits am I paying for getting this blue check? You know? It's like
Like if
paying
you don't have
it's
a
like
huge
paying membership to get into a club. Like,
right.
The
why am I paying for this membership card? Oh, because you get this.
the thing is, I mean, like Twitter did make it a deal. Like they did give you some stuff that made it semi-beneficial. But when you understand technology, I ain't been on dating apps in a minute. You know, I'm a committed man. But like,
Why don't you put it in
even
quotes?
no, but you know what I'm saying.
We're gonna put
Like
that in
even
slow
on,
mo and show it to your girlfriend.
but what I'm saying is like even Tinder, Hinge, and a few others, they have verification. And it
Right.
was something simple, don't get me wrong, where it's like, oh, you already upload your pictures. Now we gotta access your camera. It's gonna do like the little 3D thing, pose like this, and you get your blue check. So when other people swipe on you, they know you're not a bot.
Right.
Instagram and Twitter and all of them could have kept it that simple. They got the
Yeah.
tech, the servers. It would not have cost them much money. They could have easily did that. They're just trying to make a quick buck now.
I think Twitter was definitely trying to make a quick buck.
Oh yeah.
Because for y'all to
Yeah.
not have a verification process at all is crazy. And Instagram could definitely do the same thing. It also could be possible that they just haven't made it. I won't say made it because I think they definitely can do it. I think this may have been just the fastest way for them to get that out.
The thing is, keep going.
Because I was just saying, like, they already have, like, certain apps already have the technology. You guys know when you're paying with something on your phone and you can just put your card in the little box and it gets all your information and verifies it. That technology already exists. It could be pretty cheap for the fact that everybody has it. So if we wanted to get Meta verified out like that, let's throw this in.
But here's the thing, and this is why I feel like people should be more mad at Meta. Twitter, the reason they needed it, they didn't have an economy for their content creators. Twitter is almost just as bad as TikTok when it comes to paying their content creators.
Mm-hmm.
Instagram already had a full set economy. Their ads were very much established. They were good. So Twitter was like, we need something to get some cash flow. Instagram already got cash flow. So that's why I feel like people should be
both paying for promotions and everything.
People get paid off Instagram.
Yeah.
If you do like social media like tier lists, it's like YouTube pay you, Meta pay you, Twitter, Snapchat, and all them, they down here.
I think because they soft launched it in Australia and New Zealand, I think this might just be a test. And it could be possible that they might not see any benefits in going forward with Meta Verified based on the data that they get back from this soft launch. And they might just be like, you know what, this wasn't really a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I feel like $15 a month is pretty ridiculous.
I also think it's ridiculous.
To say that you're a real person, it makes sense if you're rich and you're wealthy and you want to get opportunities, but then again, people could just call you. But as a regular individual who's just 22, I'm 26, but like as a regular individual, I wouldn't need this.
I have not seen anybody, like, I've seen a couple people on my TL who have the blue check because they pay for Twitter Blue, because yes, they let you know that this person has to check because they paid for Twitter Blue. I haven't seen any testimony of, getting Twitter Blue was the best thing I ever did ever since I got Twitter Blue, blah, blah, blah. So I'm
so popular now, I'm making good money.
Right,
like none of that.
I don't feel like it's worth paying for a blue check on Instagram. If we're following a trend, if you're doing this to follow a trend, I'm not seeing any benefits from Twitter side. I'm not sure if I'm going to get any benefits from you. Though you say I'm going to get some benefits. I'm not completely on board. And then going back to Ralph's thing, $15.
Honestly, I don't understand $15 a year. $15 a year
$15
is fair.
I think Twitter charges what, $5 a month?
I think Twitter Blue was $8 a month.
Let's say if it's even $5 a month, that's $60 a year. That's a whole video game just to have a check by your name. Now, what do they say that you get? You can have in your notifications the difference between people who are blue checked and who ain't. Mm-hmm. And I think you have a higher chance of popping up on somebody's TL.
Yeah.
the only people that helps is content creators. But if you got big enough, you still don't really need it.
I feel like if Meta Verified had those same benefits, I only see that being worth it if they get rid of this algorithm that randomizes everybody's stuff. This algorithm on Instagram that makes literally 0 sense. I think if they get rid of that and then have Meta Verified with the same benefits as Twitter Blue, it might be worth something at that point.
When did Instagram get rid of the chronological timeline? Because I feel like we complained about it for so long and then we just gave up.
I can't remember when they did it, but it's
that was before. Was that before college or in college for us?
I don't remember. I know it's been a while. That
something telling me around like 2016, 2017.
So like right early in college.
Yeah.
I think I want to agree. So it's been like 5+ years.
Yeah.
They ain't never come and giving us that back.
Right now I don't feel like it's worth it. And it's probably why they have not launched it in the United States. They probably picked 2 places where they don't have a lot of activity. Threw it in there, see who would take the bait. Look at the data from it, how many people paid for it, how many people paid for it and actually used the benefits. How long did they keep it? Somebody may have kept it for like 2 days or a week, found out it didn't really do anything to their Instagram presence, and then stopped the subscription.
Yeah. I'm sorry, bro. If you paying for blue check anything, unless you really trying to get like your platform up off the ground and you trying to become the world's next best content creator, rapper, comedian, or whatever, ain't no point in you paying for these checks.
No.
There's really no point.
Honestly.
And once you get famous enough, it's really no point even then because they'll naturally verify you.
Mm-hmm.
And you're already big. You making your money.
Yeah, because now what Twitter has done is that people who are verified, like verified off of popularity, get a yellow check, and everybody else got blue checks. So at this point, you really aiming for a yellow check. The blue check is just for fun.
Yeah.
Blue check is poverty level.
Like the ghetto.
Gym Pop. Didn't they still leave the legacy checks as blue?
Who?
Twitter.
All of the
legacy checks as blue.
All of the accounts that I've seen that are verified because of popularity and like legitimacy are yellow. And
not just what was it like? Didn't businesses get a different color? So like, what about like what is Beyonce's check versus like MGM Studios?
So I think now I see what Ralph is talking about. I think those are still blue, and you have to click on them to see how they actually got the check. And I think it's businesses that have the yellow check.
Right.
Okay, I know I've been seeing some blue checks on Twitter.
But you have to click on them to find out how they got the blue check.
Yeah.
But going back to Ryan's point, I think TikTok is next. But I wanted to bring up something fun, is that Snapchat actually tried to do this way before Twitter Blue. Yeah, Snapchat did Snapchat Plus, where you pay $3.99 a month, and it notifies you if somebody watched your story twice, it would let you know. And it was supposed to have some other type features. They let people do a 7-day free trial of it, and from what I've heard, it wasn't even worth the free trial.
Well, that's because people only use Snapchat to have an online messenger at this point. Nobody really uses Snapchat as like their primary platform for enjoyment anymore. But
I just thought it was funny because I forgot that even happened. Like what Snapchat, like I would understand if it was Twitter Blue, Meta Verified, let's call it TikTok Verified, and Snapchat Plus. And then it was like, okay, you guys are following the trend of Twitter Blue. But for Snapchat to start the trend, why?
You know what? Honestly, if Discord get any bigger, I could see them doing blue checks.
They already got Nitro.
They got Nitro.
Yeah. Oh, you're right. I never used it.
Discord already has Nitro, so.
But I don't think Snapchat Plus brought enough to their subscription.
No,
to
I
me just
agree.
be justified.
Because I heard about it for like 2 days and then
Yeah. It wasn't a whole lot on it.
I only brought it up because I would not be surprised if they try again taking the notes from Twitter Blue, taking notes from Meta Verified, and then trying to do it again. Because there are still people who use Snapchat. True enough.
They do.
And it's just that this first launch didn't go the way they wanted it to.
The few times I check Snapchat, though, it'd be funny. I'd be like, all it is y'all Instagram stories and your close friend stories.
Yeah.
And like, there's no point in it anymore.
Yeah.
There's nothing different.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. But let's join us next time on Are You Paying for It? Let's see who's the next.
It won't be me.
Let's see who's
You paying for it? Are you paying for it?
Are
I'll
you
pay for
paying
it if you
for
pay
it?
for it.
I'll pay for it if you pay for it.
Not this. Not this.
We'll
Not
see
this.
who's next. What's up, y'all? If you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can get more updates from the mob. For the full discussion and more discussions like this one, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching.
Rock with it, let me pop my shit. Let me pop my shit. Hands up.